Good morning, welcome back. I have not filmed all week. I have been so under the weather. Really? You shouldn't be having that. Thank you. Max seems to find all of the wires in the room, like no matter what. Sorry, we've vacated to Max's room. Yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, I felt really cold, flu-y sort of symptoms. And Max has been teething really, really bad. It's actually been horrendous. To the point where he's bit me a few times when he's been feeding, and he's bit my leg and my arm. So yeah, he's really, really going through it, bless him. And because of the teething, he's been waking several times a night. I literally feel like he's a newborn all over again. So I think that just sort of added to everything. And then anyways, Tuesday afternoon, I had loads of tenderness in my right boob. And I was like, oh gosh. And at first I just thought, oh, maybe it's just a little bit sore because... Oh, yeah, I know. Where's that thing gone? Oh, there it is. Yes, ma'am. Here you go, your turn. Yeah, at first I thought it was just a little bit tender where he had bit me a couple of times. And then literally within 2 hours, I was convinced that I had mastitis. So yeah, I do. I was convinced that I had mastitis by I don't know, it was 2 or 3 hours afterwards. So I did a hot shower, massage, I did a hot water bottle, hot and cold compresses, I pumped several times, kept feeding Max on the same side, and it just would not budge. It was just rock hard in one section of my right breast, so that was not fun. I was in so much agony. So then yesterday morning, I called the GP and I was like, I need an appointment. They gave me antibiotics, thankfully. And I literally took one tablet, I literally took the first tablet, and within a few hours it had started to disperse and go down. So yeah, I've got tablets, 28 tablets, 4 times a day. So yeah, if anyone doesn't know what mastitis is, basically it's bloody painful. So yeah, mastitis is basically inflammation of breast tissue, and is an infection essentially. So my GP said that it could have just been from where Max had bit me a couple of times and it's caused a little infection. But she said it could just be coincidence. Ooh, what are you doing? Trying to bite me again. Yeah, so it could just have been coincidence. She said it could be if your baby doesn't finish the feed and doesn't empty the breast properly, because then obviously the milk stays in there, some of the milk stays in there, and then it blocks the milk ducts, which then can cause infection. So I'm not entirely sure exactly why I've got it or what's happened. It could have been from Max biting me, but it might not have been. And the only other thing I can think is that often when I put Max to sleep, he doesn't use the boob for actually drinking. He uses it for comfort a lot of the time, as do a lot of babies. So it could have just been that my boob was quite full, and then obviously I was trying to put him down for a nap, and then that he just didn't take as much milk as he normally would, and he was using it more for comfort. And then obviously he's teething as well, so he's he'll clamp down quite hard sometimes, and that stops the milk flow as well. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it is really painful. I remember I actually got mastitis when I was about 5 days postpartum, which was, that was hard as well. It was much hard. I was definitely able to cope. I'm definitely able to cope with it better now than I was when I was 5 days postpartum. My hormones were all over the place, my body hurt, and then I had mastitis on top of it, so that was not fun. But they say women can often... What, puppy? Whoa. You can get it when your milk comes in. I think my milk came in on day 3, and then like it was really hard to try and like regulate like the feeds, the flow, the this, the that. I had a bit of an oversupply at one point. So yeah, that was definitely a lot harder than it is right now, but I still feel really under the weather with it. But yeah, a lot of women can get it like when their milk supply comes in, and then yeah, as I said, like if you don't empty the breast properly, like if your baby doesn't empty the breast properly. So yeah, I am feeling much better today compared to the beginning of the week and even yesterday, to be fair. So that is good. The antibiotics are definitely working. Maxie's really, really irritable. His teeth are really bothering him. The thing is, I can't get any Calpol in him at the moment. It's like a proper mission to get any medicine in him. Yes, Pickle. Regardless of feeling like a little bit better, I am absolutely shattered because obviously we've been up like lots through the night, whether it's because I've been in pain or Maxie's been really irritable. What's wrong? Essentially, we've done nothing all week. I mean, I think I did one load of washing. This is the washing pile that's accumulated. It's going round Max's door, into the hallway, into our room. So I do need to try and do that at some point. But it's just so hard when you feel so rubbish. I just managed to get some Calpol into Max. So hopefully that will help soothe his teeth at the moment. My skin is awful, I know. Obviously I've not felt well, still don't feel great, but I am going to try and do a little something today to try and make me feel a bit better as well. I've also done basically no editing. What are we, the second week? Oh, I don't even know. I've not posted my first vlog for 2024 yet because it's just been so full on, and then obviously I've not felt well, so I am going to try and do some editing today. I really, really need to sort this. The other thing that I want to sort is the cupboard. Now, when I eventually post my first vlog, you will see that I wanted to sort this cupboard out and I just didn't have time, so I would really like to do this for this vlog. So this is where we're at. So just bedding, because that's from the chest of drawers. There's like some cleaning bits, like extra hand soap, stuff like that. Toilet roll is all under here, but it normally goes in here. Obviously towels, I've got Max's stuff in there. More stuff up there. I've actually still got maternity pads, maternity knickers, should I say. These were actually like really great. These are the Aldi ones, and I actually have the little ones, and the little ones were actually amazing. And I remember Harry bought me the Aldi ones because I was like nearly running out, and then by the time that I'd finished the little ones, basically I didn't need them, and I actually used Tesco maternity pads after I finished the little like knickers, basically. You're right there, pushing the door open. So basically I'm just keeping them for the next, like when we have another baby. Fingers crossed we will have another one at some point. So I just thought might as well just keep them rather than them go to waste. So I don't really have anyone that I can give them to. So yeah. And then yeah, there's like some medicine. Harry put more medicine at the top, and then there's like some just, I think it's just like painter decorator stuff up there. I'm not actually too sure. And then I've got a load of like bath bomby bits and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to reorganise this so that there's not so much mess, basically. And then obviously Harry's got loads of like tools and just bits and bobs back there. So yeah, that's the plan. I'd hoped to try and do this cupboard in my first vlog. I've already filmed my second vlog. So essentially this is the third vlog, and yeah, I'm gonna try and do it for this vlog. So I think I'll try and tackle that today at some point, because obviously I've got so much washing to put away anyway. I also need to change our bedding as well. So yeah. I don't want to push myself too much, because obviously I'm still not feeling great, but like the bits that I can do while I feel okay, I'll do, and then if I need to go and lay down afterwards, then I will. So, well, I say if I need to lay down, I will. I'll only lay down if Max goes to sleep, so that's all depending on you, isn't it? I didn't actually get to show you, but the last vlog I said that we got a baby gate. So this is the Audi baby gate. I haven't taken the tags off or anything. I still need to hoof that little bit down there. But yeah, that's working good so far as well. So since we've come downstairs, I've made lunch for Max, cooked and blended some butternut squash to go in the freezer for him. Heated up my own lunch. I just had some egg fried rice, like leftover that I'd made last night. I've put another load of washing on and scrubbed some of his clothes, so I feel a little bit more productive. And believe it or not, I'm on day 17 of yoga with Adrian. I am really proud of myself, regardless of like how poorly I've been. I've still like tried to make, because the videos are only like 20 minutes, just 20 minutes for myself, just to relax and unwind and just stretch out my back and things like that. So like, regardless of how poorly I've actually felt, like I've still been doing it, and I'm really proud of myself for that. So we are more than halfway. It's a 30-day challenge and I'm on day 17 now, so I'm going to do day 17 in a minute. So yeah, that's like, I'm really happy. Right, I finished day 17. It was quite hard. I actually got quite dizzy during that one. And Max is crawling everywhere. Yes, he's proper smiling. He's so fast now. Zooming in and out, aren't you? Zoom, zoom, zoom. And like, I'll be trying to get into like a different yoga position, and like, he's like going underneath me, through my legs. I'm just like, oh gosh. So it's a little bit harder because of Maxie is moving so much. Yes. He's getting a little bit tired, so I think I'm going to put him down for a nap. Can you believe I'm still in my pyjamas? Max is, I don't know what's going on with your foot there. Max is dressed though. I feel like that's the thing with us mums, like, as long as our babies are clean and they're dressed and they're fed and they're taken care of, and then we're just like the other week I had a jam donut for lunch. I haven't washed my hair in probably about 3 days. But yeah, I think I'm going to put Max down for a nap, and then I'm going to try and crack on with a few other bits and bobs around the house as well. See how we get on. I am starting to feel like a little bit poorly again, so I don't know. See how much we get done and then go from there. So I just edited for about an hour while Max had a nap. And my cheeks are really red. I actually feel quite cold, so I don't know if this is just like part of the mastitis where I'm just like feeling a bit meh, under the weather, and just, yeah, a bit up and down. We're up now, we're awake. Well, I say we're awake, Max is awake, I'm up. Currently uploading my first vlog of 2024 on YouTube. So while that's uploading, I'm going to try and sort out this bloody cupboard and see if I can actually organise it and, yeah, get it done. Okay, let's go! Maxie Moo is on the move! Go, go, Pickle, go! Go, 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 I'm coming! Go, go, go! I just can't cope with how cute he looks. I just can't cope. Go, 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 let's go! Are you rubbing your eyes? You're still tired. No, not that one. Oh, I swear, this child, he loves wires. Anything wires. If he sees a phone charger, cables, anything. I can't cope with just how little and dinky he is. So yeah, as I showed you guys this morning, this is just the pure state of it. I might see if I can maybe film like a little bit for TikTok maybe. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever we can manage, eh? Right. I feel like I have done quite well so far, especially because I'm not feeling good again. This bottom bit needs to be sorted, but for that bit there, I'm happy with. Just finished the cupboard. That will all have to stay because I cannot lift any of that right now. Out of all the toys you've got, And you want the nappies. Put your light on, ready? Let me have those. Can you believe Max is in size 4 nappies now? That is crazy. It's crazy when you look at like the size difference, like I'm like, oh, he's getting so big. I'm not really bothered about his toys, but like I need to put his washing away this morning, so I'm going to do that first, I think. Good morning, everyone. We're back. Maximus had me up from about 5:50 this morning. He was just wide awake. He bit me on my arm to wake me up. And he was just wide awake, ready to start his day, so we got up. Obviously Harry was getting ready for work anyway. Why do babies and children just like automatically get up so early? And it's not even like Max goes to sleep like really early. Like I try and get him down to sleep from about 7 o'clock. Yes, Pickle. Yeah, I try and get him down for sleep at about between 7 and half 7. And like he's normally like so ready to go down, but like if me and Harry are still in the room or like we want to watch TV in bed or anything, he'll stay awake. Like he won't go to sleep. So more recently I've been feeding Max to sleep in our bed with all of the lights off, literally like pitch black, and then as soon as he's asleep I go downstairs while Harry's downstairs and we watch TV downstairs. So sometimes it works, sometimes he wakes a couple of times during that time. He might wake once, he might wake, or he might not wake at all, to be fair. But last night me and Harry were both shattered, and also I didn't feel well as well, and we both just wanted to lay in bed. So, but because we did that, then obviously Max didn't want to go down to sleep. So like he was awake until like 7:30. So yeah, it's not even like Max went to bed really early for him to be up at 5:50, but it is what it is. He's just wide awake, ready to start his day. But like normally, like if he wakes up around 6ish when Harry's getting ready for work, oh, I can hear you. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Yeah, like normally when he's getting ready for work, like Max will wake up and he normally goes back down for sleep, like for his morning nap. I'd say about 7ish, so he only really does like an hour and then he wants to go back to sleep, normally. And he'll normally sleep from like 7ish until like anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30. So I put him back to sleep at just after 7 because he was like really tired, rubbing his eyes, like yawning. And I thought, oh, he'll probably sleep until like 9:30 because he looks so tired, but he only stayed asleep until like just after 8. So like he is more than ready to start his day, so we are just gonna go for it. We're gonna tackle the day. We already had breakfast this morning at about, I want to say about 6:30. We both had Weet-Bix. Max had it with a bit of breast milk and some raspberry puree from the freezer that I just defrosted, and then Harry had porridge. So it was quite nice because we actually all got to have breakfast together. But Max didn't really eat too much, so I'm not in a rush to like give him any food right now. He's just had like a massive feed. So I'm gonna put the washing away quickly, like I said, and then we'll go from there. One thing at a time, eh, Maximus? I just had to get Max changed out of his other pyjamas because he was a little bit sick, so I put him in some other pyjamas because it is another pyjama day because Mummy's still not 100%. These are 6 to 9 months pyjamas, and the bottoms already look a little bit tight. But then, you know what it is? Like, I keep going, oh, like, he's already, like, he's nearly out of 6 to 9 months. And I'm like, well, actually, he is 8 months soon. Like, next week. By the time this comes out, he'll already be 8 months. So, yeah, I think in my head, I'm still like, oh, he's not 6 months yet. Yeah, I do it the same, like, when we're in the shops and stuff and we're looking at, like, baby snacks and stuff and it says, like, 7 months plus or 6 months plus. And I'm like, oh, we can't have that. And I'm like, Brianna, he's already 7.5, nearly 8 months old. So, yeah, I think it's just my mummy brain. It's just not letting me, it's not allowing me to know your actual age. I think I just want him to stay small. But at the same time, it's so rewarding, like, seeing him, like, grow and learn and do things and stuff. Like, look at him standing up. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Who's that big boy? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Go, go. Oh, I can't cope with how much you're growing, Max. And here he goes again. Big boy standing up. You look like you're going to climb on top of the box. What are you doing? It's so interesting, like, watching him, and like you can see like when he's thinking about something or like trying to figure something out. I just love it. So it's just amazing. He's obsessed with the gate though. It really makes me nervous. Like, I know it's secure and everything, but he stands up at it and like really yanks it and pulls it. Yeah, it just makes me really anxious. Maximus! Maximus! What are you doing? What's this? Yay! Clever boy. Oh, the box is collapsing. It's like, even looking at him do this, like, and you can see he's like trying to figure out how to get out. Oh, you want to come out? Well done! This one. Smacks, you want to turn? You need to sit up to do it. Ready? Mummy get it for you. Go! Go, go, go! Yay! Go, go, go! It's so cute. Like, he knows he needs to like move the stick, but he doesn't understand that he needs to bring his hand with the stick to the xylophone. But it's so cute. He absolutely loves music. I mean, I suppose that is a given. Like, if you know me, you know that I've loved music for as long as I can remember. So yeah, like, it's really cute seeing him like try and do all these different things. So we actually bought this little xylophone from Primark when I was pregnant. I remember it was in like a little like reduced section, along with like this little stacker. I think we actually bought it. I think we did know Max was a boy actually, but we wanted like some like neutral sort of like colours, and I loved like the pastel like colours. So yeah, it was weird. We actually bought that, and I remember working out like trying to work out like the age, and I was like, oh, he'll be like nearly 7 months, like 6 and a bit months, like at Christmas. And the thing said like from 10 months plus. And I was like, yeah, that'll be all right for Christmas. And it is. You love it. We did also get this like little bath storage, so I thought I'd quickly show you, because I kept saying that I needed bath storage, but kept forgetting to order something, and then we ordered something and I forgot to show you. So yeah, Harry bought this just off of, I think it was AliExpress. So he's just got like all of his books and his sponges and stuff in there. He's got the rest of these ones. I think we are just going to throw the ones that have, because a lot of them have like holes in them, and I worry about like the stagnant water, so I think we're probably just going to throw all of those. Unless I can get some glue or something to like seal it up. I don't know. And to be honest, this one has just completely stopped working. I don't know if anyone else has seen anything about these, but I kept seeing stuff about how like the battery acid like was leaking and the seal around it had gone, and to be honest it does look a little bit orangey. But anyways, someone had put this toy in the bath and they hadn't realised that the battery acid had started to leak out, and their baby's got really bad eye infections. They had to go to the hospital and things like that. So I don't know. I mean, to me, it feels wrong putting something like this with batteries in a bath, but I think I'm going to undo this at some point, or get Harry to do it and just have a look, because it does look a little bit in the light. It does look a little bit orangey. I don't know if you can see that or if it's just me, but yeah, I mean, it hasn't worked for a little while, and it sounds like there's water in it, but like every time I tip it, there's nothing coming out. So I'm wondering if it is the batteries. I don't know. So yeah. So Max ended up having like a 2-hour, near 3-hour nap. He went back at 9:30, so literally after we were playing in the hallway upstairs. He wanted to go straight back. He went back from 9:30 until like 12:15. So I managed to do so much editing during that time, which is amazing. It's such a good feeling when you feel like you've like caught up with things. So at least that's one thing like ticked off my list mostly. I've got like one little bit to edit left, so that's good. And yeah, so now I've just made him some lunch, because he had his breakfast at 6:30 this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 12:30. So I've just done him. This literally looks like it could have just come out of a can. And there's me all trying to be like, oh, I've made him lunch. It didn't come out of a can. I actually did make it all. So I had some butternut squash. I just boiled it and pureed it. And I just added some tomato puree and a little bit of garlic. And I just broke up all of the spaghetti before I cooked it. So just got some pasta, and then I have just pureed some mango, and he's got a little Tiva as well, with some mango in it as well. So he's only had mango like once, but yeah, I'm not sure like how he actually does with it. I can't remember if he came up in a rash with it, because he had tried two new things at the same time. So yeah, that's why I wanted to try it with things that he had already had. So he's had all of the veggies in this pasta sauce, and he's had like the garlic and stuff. He's had pasta, so like all of that's fine. So I thought, oh, I'll try him with this, and then you can try the mango and see how he comes. But he has had quite a few rashes recently, which obviously is not great. So I'm just trying to keep, it's kind of like we've stripped it all back and like trying to keep an eye on like exactly what's causing the rash. And he's had hives a couple of times, some on his body and some around his mouth. So I think it's Greek yogurt, but I feel like there was a lot of like combinations like with the food, so it's like really hard to like pinpoint it exactly. But so I don't know if there's something additional, but like we've done Greek yogurt a few times just like by itself, and I know definitely that he comes up in a rash with that. So yeah, I don't know, we're just keeping an eye on it at the moment, just writing the food diary out and just seeing.